Hargrove scored 9 goals last year. Here's Lennis, fires, he scores! First goal of the day in Hershey. And it's Swaggy P, Pete Lennis.
And that's nothing, folks. He went through his legs and then ripped one blocker side. But Swaggy P was working on an assortment, an array of trickery this morning. I would put this right in the middle of his bag of tricks. That was a beautiful move.
His standard is pretty high, isn't it?
And go, and when he touches a puck, everybody chases.
Hank Crone is in, fake shoots, he scores! Hank Crone! Remember that name, folks. ECHL MVP, Rookie of the Year, 105 points. Bob, he made that look very routine.
Yeah, like he's done it a million times. That 5'9", little fake on the backside and turned it to the forehand, and those long legs couldn't even stop that. And Crone, he's not a big guy, 5'9", 160 pounds, born in Dallas, Texas. Getting it done there, tying it up at 1.
Get into a couple games in the American Hockey League. Here's a chance, and they score. It's Matt Register. And Team Murphy with a 2-1 lead. Cha-ching.
Yeah, that almost looked too easy there. You got to play defense on 3-on-3. Defense ultimately wins in every sport. You're going to have to put out there.
Derek Brash is number 26. Matt Register, puck on his stick. He cuts in, now fires, he scores! Cha-ching! Ring it up, 3-1. Second of the game for Matt Register.
Well, listen, I don't know how he's tough to square up in his shot. Look at the length he has as he shoots that puck about 6 feet away from his body. Try squaring up on that if you're a netminder. And
Handles threw it into the middle. Lennis diving, kept it in the zone, but off to the races, Hank Crone. Crone looking for a 4-1 lead. He's in on goal. Oh, look at this! And into the glove! Tried to go right to the highlight reel. Instead, it's a highlight reel stop for Ryan Bednard.
There's no way Bednard has seen a move like that before. So a save at one end, and Harper cashing in at the other, and timeout for Team Borque after the goal. Instead of 4-1, it's 3-2. What a save by Bednard.
This goes to Hensick. Hensick, the veteran, passed down low, off the stick of Lennis. Lost control, Register with the net empty. Register chips it to open ice, and now it's Gerlach all alone. He will bury it. With $1:20 to go, it's 4-2 for Team Murphy.
Still within 2 goals here in the final minute. They will stop the clock, and we got $1:20 left on the clock, and it's not moving. There it goes, Mersey.
Yeah, 2-0 game or less. Clock will stop in the final. It's gonna be Pete Lennis. What's he gonna do here? Lennis got it. Here he is. Oh, do you believe what you just saw from Swaggy P?
Speechless. Are you kidding me? Just watch this, folks. Watch this with amazement. Listen, that takes hours and hours of practice. Lennis has done it, and he has. This crowd couldn't believe what they saw, Mersey. They were in shock, just like I was.
So we got a 1-goal game. Bednard back in. Hargrove trying to pass it to himself. He's got it now. Colton Hargrove in on the backhand, and he's robbed by Bednard. Hargrove tries to pass. It gets blocked. Sits there in the corner. Hargrove on it again. Hargrove in front. That changed direction. Bednard able to fight it off. Pokes it over to his left. 36 seconds to go. 4-3 score. There goes Bednard. Team Borque pulling the goaltender. Cooper Zek is over the line.
Oh!
He scores! He scores! It's tied up with 29 to go.
And again, Bednard made a save on a breakaway. The game would have been over. And Team Borque comes back. So Bednard, to me, he's been the hero here. He's been the guy that's given them the chance. But they have taken advantage of that chance.
And that was Eamon McAdam. It's out to center ice for Lennis. 8 seconds to go in the second half. Dumped in down the boards. Register is going to scoop it up for Team Murphy. Register with a couple of tallies. Going to stretch it out here. Brash is going to run out of time. And you're right, Bob. Ryan Bednard played 6 games in the AHL this past year, 24 in the ECHL. Goes to the finale here in Hershey. What's he going to do this time? Picks it up. Lennis, look at this. Oh, no!
Oh, McAdam got a piece of him just as he released that puck.
Now Hank Crone can win it for Team Murphy. Crone creeps on it, fires, it scores! It's Hank Crone who gets the last laugh and the winner in the shootout for Team Murphy. 5-4 final score. Couple of national championships, 2010, 2012. So a lot of Eagles on the ice with Team Mullen, including this guy, Joe Whitney. Tried his shot, got stood up by Colton Saucerman, gets the puck back. Joe Whitney leads on the backhand, he scores. There's number one of probably many for the Wizard.
Well, guys, I mean, you got to stay on him. Why would you give him that kind of space? He's wearing the gold helmet. All of a sudden, the seas part. Take a look. Look, everybody moves away from Whitney. Well, okay, I'll go on the backhand. How many guys have a backhand?
Always a player to watch in 3 ice. Hawkins. Here's Mullen with a drive off a stick, and that crept wide of Molosic. Ian McCoshen out there defensively for Team LeClair, one of their top draft choice, another former NHLer. Here comes Hawkins going to McCoshen right there. He buries it. Ian McCoshen. Tie game. First goal for Team LeClair.
Wow, what a release. I like the pass first by Hawkins and snapping it over across, but the finish equally as beautiful there. And 60 NHL games for McCoshen. Well, it is.
Apologies to Brent Burns. They're right up there. Colin Tyson is number 13 for Team LeClair. Tyson now in front. Saucerman there. That shut down on the rebound. He stays with it. We just got sauced. Colton Saucerman has made it 2-1.
Great puck movement there by Team LeClair. Look at this. They trapped 3 players in gold, and Milner with the stick out. He can't take it away. And beautiful finish.
Colton Saucerman, 5th-year pro. Tim Kaufman weaving his way in. Gonna chop it down the boards for Braden Watts from Bakersfield, California. Watts, look at the spin around from Saucerman! You just got sauced again. Colton Saucerman with his 2nd of the game.
The spinorama. That is spectacular right there from Saucerman. And he brings it. Last year he had the goal of the week when he put the puck up.
Look at the save again from Max Molosic. Action picking up for Team Mullen. Joe Whitney tries a saucer pass. That gets blocked by Kaufman, and look out, here comes Hawkins. What's he gonna do? Hawkins has the rocket, there it is! Oh, he tickles the rafters, and what a blast from Brandon Hawkins.
And he puts away that saber in its holster. Take a look at this rifle shot. You called it. And he tickled the rafters. I think he tickled that. Make it 4-2.
Cam Brown is the puck carrier. He is in on goal against Molosic. Dangles, shoots and scores. Cam Brown. Oh, he's got some terrific hands. Penalty shot goal. 4-2.
He faked the shot, got the goaltender to bite on it a little bit, and went up over that glove that he carries on that right hand. So great move.
Feeds it over. Whitney. Donahue to the front, another redirect, Molosic there. Tip try for Carey, 17.5 to go. It is a restart and get out of that clear zone. Wristed ahead for Tyson, and Colin Tyson's got his first goal in 3 ice competition. He will seal the victory for Team LeClair. It is 5-2. Time will wind down, and we have our matchup in the finale in Hershey. It'll be Team Murphy against Team LeClair. And what a performance in goal from Max Molosic. Several highlight reel saves. So it's going to be McAdam against Molosic in the championship. Great stuff.
A great conversation with him about his workout program. And
the blue line, the pivot from Donahue. Tape to tape for Joe Whitney. Whitney along with Brown. Whitney, wrist shot, and the save made by Bednar. And again, he shuffles it along. On the entry, it's Lennis. Lennis the draw for Grasso with the drive, and the pad save made by Milner on a wraparound score. A beauty from Patrick Grasso.
University of New Hampshire, the nephew Joe Mullen and the cousin of Patrick. And the old curl around, the old poke check didn't work. Grasso went around the far side.
Carey, one-man show here because his teammates are making a change, but now they're fresh, and Lennis has the puck for Team Borque. Pete Lennis carries behind, trying to get the wheels going. It's Lennis all the way around, doing a lap. Lennis tried the pirouette in the corner, and it was read nicely by Carey. And now the breakaway, going the other way, it's Brown in on goal. He scores! Cam Brown! Brown ties it up for Team Mullen.
Well, Lennis, with his skating style, he lost his footing in the corner after going all the way around, and then Cam Brown went to the stick side. And we are knotted up at 1. Under 5 gets to the bench.
Had him some oxygen. What a shift from Pete Lennis. Joe Whitney. Whitney along with Mullen goes there. Mullen at the chance, fires. What a snipe from Patrick Mullen. Mullen a 2-1 lead.
Well, he turned the wrist over. You know, it looked like he was going to shoot glove hand, and watch him turn the wrist over. Upon release, goes short side. And with
final minute, Team Borque trying to tie it up. Harper diagonal feed. Hensick with possession. Backdoor, there it is. It's Shane Harper. He has tied it up. Oh, surgical. 2-2.
Hard pass by Hensick. Milner, no poke check. That puck went right across the blue paint. That's the goalie's area. You can see right across the top of that crease area. A good hard pass by Hensick and the great finish. What a play on the 4-on-3 there, Mearsy.
Loose puck, Cooper Zach, 7 seconds to go. Hounded by Whitney. Zach jammed away. Grasso is on it. Can he break the deadlock? Backhander whistled wide of Milner, and we will go to a 1-round shootout, 2-2 after the second half.
Wow, Lennis can't move right now. He back-checked.
Chris Borque, hometown hero. Borque, round number 1 in the shootout. He scores! Welcome back to Hershey. The snipe from Chris Borque. The place goes crazy.
That's awesome. Great job, great finish, and we have a golden helmet to tie it up, maybe.
Whitney has to score. It's the Wizard. Joe Whitney against Ryan Bednar. Dances in. Bednar makes the save. Could you script it any better than that? Chris Borque returns to Hershey, PA, and he gets the shootout game-winning goal. Half a point to Team Borque. 3-2 final score. You gotta love the theater. Had to be Chris Borque as the shooter, right? And one final save from Ryan Bednar.
Well, there was disappointment in game 1 when Team Borque came back to tie it up late, but they couldn't finish it off. Here they do. They get the half a point. And there's your hero, the son of the coach, and his jersey hanging here in the rafters. Chris Borque, wearing the 77 tonight, gets that half a point for Team Borque.
Top scorer in Hershey history, 2-time AHL scoring champion, the 77. That was smooth. Wow.
Off the boards, he's a pretty good defender in his own right.
He was plus 53 this year. Plus 53. Here comes Brandon Hawkins, trying a fancy move right out of the gate, and it's in! It works for Hawkins! Well, it slides through McAdam, and Team LeClair off and running with a 1-0 lead, thanks to the Hawk.
Well, that should never have gone in. Put his stick, the heel of his stick, on the puck, went through the defenders. Take a look at this, folks. And somehow, McAdam waves at it, and it goes through the wickets.
Hawk body position, got some support. Puck leaks out to center. Murphy has it. Gerlach gonna dump the puck in. Winds it around the boards. Register still out to number 43 for Team Murphy, but it's Colton Saucerman who picks it up for Team LeClair. Still a 1-0 score. Brandon Hawkins with the goal. Tim Kaufman breakaway in on the backhand. He scores. Kaufman.
Wow, what a stride and a great finish on the backhand with the elevation. He took the puck in stride, and just with those long strides, an easy transition from forehand to backhand. And it's going to be tough, really, when you got McCaution and Saucerman on the backside. They're a tough team to play against. They'll have to head it in. It's in.
Started off with Crone and then Derek Brash. is able to follow up and score, and just like that, back to a one-goal game.
He put it right off the mask of Milosic, who was down and out. That's getting something done. Going to the dirty areas. That's what you got to do. Go to the front of the net. Oh, they called offside.
Offside will be called. It's called by the two referees who were out there.
Oh!
And look at this snipe, my goodness. Gerlach, top shelf, 2-2.
Well, he led the Slovakian League last year in scoring with 80 points. He was a star in the Western Hockey League, and Milosic still looking for that one. That one right by his right.
Hawkins, 10 seconds to go. Hawkins plowing his way through, tried the pass, is blocked by Crone down to a knee. Angled back out the center. The race is on. McCoshen will get there, and yes, indeed, the championship in Hershey will be decided by a one-round shootout. Does it get any more pressure-packed than that for these two goaltenders? Flashy, and to be able to improvise. First shooter, Brandon Hawkins. Got to be him, right? Here he is, Hawkins, and McAdam makes the save.
Do you get Crone now?
He do it again like he did in the semifinal. If he scores, the weekly win goes to Team Murphy. Hank Crone against Milosic. He dances in, he scores! He scores! Hank Crone! He is clutch! And Team Murphy prevails. How sweet it is! In Chocolate Town, Hank Crone, the hero in Hershey.
Now give Team Murphy credit. They were down 2-0 in this hockey game. They came all the way back. They were desperate. They defended. And McAdam made the saves when he had to. And then with the game on the stick of Crone, as it was in Team Murphy's first game, and he did not disappoint.